या हेलो गाइज वेलकम टू माय चैनल। सो आज हम देखते हैं कि एसएपी बेसिस के जो बेसिक टाइप्स है, ठीक है। सो इट विल बी यूज इन डे टू डे एक्टिविटी, सो विल फोकस ऑन दैट टुडे। सो we will see today like what are the user types in SAP, or the type of the work processes, and type of the standard jobs, and the RFCs, and the type of the profiles we will see today. Okay, so yeah. So first one is like a type of the user, how many users we have in SAP systems. So those are like a, dialogue user, system user, communication user, service user, and the reference user. So dialogue user, generally we will see the regular interactive users who logged in the SAP GUI or the web interfaces. Okay, so those we call as a end users or consultants, administrations, etc. like that. So system users is like mostly used for the background processing and the internal communication of the systems. So let's see in our SAP system where you can see this. Suppose if I go in SU01, okay, suppose I have given the test user, and while creating you have to mention over this when you creating this. Yes, so dialogue users or the system users, communication user, reference user, or the service user. You have to mention this over here. Okay. And like a communication user, it is used for the external communication with like without the GUI access is not required. So generally it come in like the RFC or the API called third party system. So if any third party app in your landscape, so generally they use this communication user. Okay, and next one is like a service user. It is like this password is not required for this, like a password change is not coming in that. Once you place this in this any of your RFCs or somewhere, so the password is not required that time. So it is like this public access terminals or the training or demo system generally it is using. And the reference user contains the role or the authorization to be assigned to the other users. So generally authorization team uses this when they have the copy the one role from the one user to another. So generally it uses there. So yeah, so next we will see like the what are the type of the work processes. So these are the very basic thing. So what are the work processes? Okay, so like a dialogue, the background work process, update, and update to it. You can see in SM13 this, and the in queue and the spool. Okay, so in a SM50 you can see like this all this whatever you have the mention in your landscape. How many? So current landscape like a dialogue having the 15 work process, update having the one work process, background having the seven work process. So this what are they doing actually? Okay, so dialogue it is like an interactive user task. It is used for the interactive user task. And the background it is for the background job execution when you have the any background job schedule. So this yeah, this work process is generally using. And the update is like a handle the database update task you can generally see in SM13. And in queue, it is like mostly for the lock management. Okay, so locking and unlocking generally you see in SM12. And the spool, it is like a printing the request. And yeah, so next topic we will see like a type of the standard batch jobs in SAP. So if you like a SAP consultant, generally you know you come into this key like a day-to-day standard what the SAP job we have. So like a SAP reorg job and SAP reorg spools, SAP reorg batch input, SAP collector for the perform monitor. So these all are you can see in a SM36, and you can schedule over there whenever you complete your refresh or you upgraded the system. So generally this job, yeah, you can see here like suppose I go in SM36. Yeah, so these all are the standard jobs over here. Yes, SAP ADS full consistency check, and SAP BTC table consistency, SAP CCMS monitoring, SAP check active jobs. So if you done the any refresh and any task, so by this default scheduling, you generally schedule it. Or if you suspended it with this BTC TRNS1, just release it with BTC TRNS2. Okay. And this, yeah, these are the multiple jobs, the standard SAV jobs. Okay. So just while clicking here, it will ask for the which are the step user you require. So step user means the job is running through that ID. It should not be locked or anything like that. Okay. So yeah. So next topic we will see like what are the RFCs types. Okay. In SM39, you will see generally this SRFC, TRFC, ARFC, QRFC, BGRFC, and the execution time is generally like a synchronous or asynchronous. When you needed like this um, what do we call like a communication acknowledgement you receive, it is generally you can call it as a synchronous, and asynchronous means the data is continuously flowing to that target system and the acknowledgement is not required here. Okay. So another topic we will see the what are the profiles in SAP. Like generally we will see the default and instance in current my system. So you see the here is it like a default and the instance profile here. Okay. So default is like is used to define the parameters that apply to the all the SAP instance in the your SAP system. Suppose I have this four SAP instance like one default and three. This one is a dialog instance and this is a CI DV BMGSCS00 is a central instance and D10 is a one dialog instance. Okay. So if you want to apply one parameter to this all, then just update the parameter value in this default profile. Okay. So you can generally maintain in through OS level or through RZ10. Okay. And another one is like an instance profile. So these all are the instance profile. If you want to update the parameter only in one profile, so just place this parameter over there, save it, and then take the system restart. Okay. So start profile is nowadays you can't see in after ECC 6.0, and this profile is not available nowadays. And these others are the default like a kernel default or the kernel profile or the default profiles templates. Generally like a kernel default whenever the system you have installed like the those are parameter like the SAP maintain, these all are coming in this kernel profile and the others like this standard profiles. Okay. So next topic we will see like the type of the profile used during the client copy. So client copy generally many like when we have to create the another client from the one client. So generally the we will use the client copy. So they have the different method like a SCCL client copy or the SCC 7 export import. Now when we do the refresh, generally SAP user we are exporting source system exporting and after a refresh the same we are importing through that SCC 7 SCC 80 code. Okay, so these all are the different profile. So let's see in a SAP system how it looks. Suppose I go in a SCCL, so and selected the one profile. Okay, so these all are the profile selection over here. So what are the SAP all? Like all the client specific data without change document, it will copy. Okay. So just we have to select like that. So it is copied and then give the targets, something client like that. So we have the different profile like the SAP users. Now you want to copy only one users only to that new client. So generally it will be like this user you have to create, this profile you have to create, and the different like a customizing data you have to create or the customizing plus user variant you have to create. So you have to select this one or the SAP APPL like a customizing an application data and without the change document you have to select. Then you generally select this. So these are the yeah different profiles in a SAP. It generally yeah. So yes, SAP test and special. So just I have showed you these all are the profile in our SAP systems. Yeah. So yeah, that's it from my end for the today. So yeah. So if you please like and subscribe to that my channel, so we will come with different topics and you will learn this. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.